Good morning, my friends. What is up? This morning we are playing some of The Witness. Just need to get the game window up here. That should be working there. Excellent. And we're going to see how stuck we could get. Really quickly is the answer, probably. So let's just jump into it. So last time we were playing, now interestingly, it doesn't look like any game sound is coming through. Let me just see about readjusting that level. Now it's a little bit loud. Okay, that's probably good. So last time out, we were getting thoroughly stuck on this puzzle. We went into here, pretty straightforward, bish bosh, and then we did this table puzzle here, easy enough. Interesting actually that it's mapped out the specific path that we did. And we do actually have other wires here. I never noticed that before. So we've opened these. Right, okay. Do you know what? Literally, sometimes the easiest thing in the world is to go away from a puzzle and come back to it, right? Now the tree gets in the way. You can't go around the tree. But if I solve this in this direction, does that light up a different... Okay, now we've got power this direction. What's that opening? So it's closing those. Oh, and it's reopening those. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, so we've got directionality to this. Yeah, sometimes going away from a puzzle and then restarting is exactly what you need. So the orange determines the direction then. So from this way round. Ugh. So that's going to open these, is it? And then we've got some to open these too. So the order in which you open these, probably important. Ha 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 ha, nice. Wait a minute. That one? Doesn't quite go all the way up, does it? Ah, it's so on the cusp of just mapping over the thing, isn't it? Don't know, let's try a couple of combinations maybe of left, right, left, left, right. I think that was a combination I tried when we were brute forcing this actually, but let's try it. Left, right, left, left. Oh. Okay, you gotta have the whole puzzle in view. Oh, do you know what? My window's not quite the correct size, is it? Hang on. What's gone wrong here? Hang on a second. I've blatantly gone and accidentally resized this window. So no, other way. There we go. That'll probably look a bit better. There might be a little black border going on there. So anyway, right, here we go. Dish. Not that one. Was it? No. Okay, so I don't... yeah, no, that's... Okay, and you've got one that's hidden. But you can see the end of the path there. It's got to be about standing in exactly the right spot to be able to see it. Like, I felt pretty good about that, but maybe it's not that. Oh! Oh, there we go. Right, I just didn't have it lined up. 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1, as they say. There we go. Trees, trees, trees. Oh man, I'm so happy. Do you know what? Literally, I thought this stream was going to be... Because I've basically got about an hour to stream before I start cooking lunch. And I thought this stream was literally going to be me walking around this room for half an hour, getting annoyed, and then going somewhere else and getting stuck somewhere else. So I'm quite pleased. Now this... Yeah... Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So left, 3 right, up, 1, 3, 2, 2, and round the corner. One, 3, 2, 2, and round this corner. Didn't like that. Okay. 1. Oh. You gotta reaffirm this one. Oh, come on. Just gotta reaffirm this one then. Right. Repower. So 1, 3. Maybe it wanted it to be close. Did not like. Felt good, that. 1, 3. Because I thought... I don't see another way to make this puzzle line up. Like, I mean, that looks so good. That can't be coincidence. So... what's the issue? What's the issue there? Like, it can't be the reverse. It can't be, oh no, you have to cut both branches. I mean, it could be you have to cut both branches or all 3 branches, but that doesn't... that doesn't make sense. Why would that be? Three down around the corner. Don't know. Do not know. And then this one, you have to look at it from the other side and then mirror it. So that one actually looks pretty straightforward, right? if you try and get it as close to the branches as possible, you end up with that one, right? But that's also not correct. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was in the center of the tree, which is kind of interesting, but the center of the tree doesn't have the same property here. The left-hand side of the tree just does not look terribly helpful. Oh no, this is my worst dreams coming true. I'm going to be spending half an hour on this puzzle. I feel like the answer's kind of got to be staring me in the face here. Because unless it wants you to... I mean, there is one other path that we haven't chosen, because we can closely cut the other branch, can't we? Because we could go this way and then around this branch like this. Aha, alright, okay. So it wanted you to trace around the branches as best as possible. Okay. And then this one is 1, 2, 2, 1, right? So that's fine, but whereas that goes left, this needs to go right for it to be a mirror image. So 2, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, and we've got some power up there going now, but this door's now open. Okay, doesn't look like I've opened anything yet until something else gets opened. But I don't see a wire coming from this door. However, we have now powered on something. Aha, we powered on something in here. Okay. Well, that's just a grid. There's no clues on that. Okay, let's open up these shutters then and see where we are. Wait, is that the wrong way around? I might have needed that to be the other direction. Now, arguably, these are the ones that you'd probably open first if you weren't doing this puzzle in a stupid order. Because you approach the table from this direction and you'd go, aha, aha. I just happened to open it first time from this direction. So, does this give me anything? So I've not opened these yet before. That's interesting because this... it's odd, that almost fits in that gap. That's a very strange hole. I mean, that makes a very kind of clear... Look at that thing over there, framing. It is interesting that these are orthogonal grids, whereas this one is some kind of mesh. How many? This is a 5 by 8. Here we've got a 3 by 7. These panels, I mean, I don't know, like, this is not going to be, this powers these subsequent panels around here. And looking at these things where we had a guy, a cup, and a something else. Okay, and then we've got a panel here which hasn't been powered on either. That must be after you do the panels in the main building, because that wire is coming out there. I would have expected it to be something related to these, but let's just quickly have another look at... Ah, the tree is just in the way. Let's have another look at these just to make sure I'm not missing anything here. See it. Okay, back to this one. This is the only thing that looks even remotely like a grid in here. It's interesting that the holes in the shutters match the holes in the grid. Or is that interesting? I don't know. Maybe it is not. The holes in the grids must be meaningful. Otherwise, why would they be there? But there is the wrong number of them. It's the wrong number of vertices. There must be another clue somewhere. Or I'm interpreting current clue incorrectly. I mean, this is what was opened. So is the clue in here? I don't think it can rely on looking back through these, because all you'll see is the same thing we saw last time, the trees. So I don't see it as being in here, the clue. I don't see it as being in here at all. So to recap, we've got a panel here. It's a 3 by 7 panel. We've got 3 windows here. 2 of them have orthogonal grids, 1 of them doesn't. And they have holes in them. But the orthogonal grids on these meshes are a different number than on this panel here. So this is the point where I start wondering, have I missed something? Or have I missed something? Or have I seen it and I'm misinterpreting it in some way? Like this mesh, for example, why are there 2 vertical bars but only over on the right hand side? Like even if this hole was here, why wouldn't there be a vertical bar that was kind of cut where the hole should be? Feels like these holes should be significant, like they should line up with something, because the rest of the puzzles in this room are all to do with lining up holes. But I don't see this lining up with anything particular. I mean, this sort of maybe lines up with the right hand side of that picture, which is like what, a guy with a trumpet or something? Kind of hard to see what that picture is. Looks like someone with a trumpet. And then this one. I don't know, maybe if you stand in just the right spot, you cut off part of the grid. Maybe if you line it up with something specific, you cut off part of the grid and then make it like a 3x7 grid. So I'm kind of thinking something like that, except that only then shows us one line. Maybe it's something like that, like you're supposed to stand in a particular spot or look through one of these holes in the tree. Or look through these branches or something. But then there are 4 panels for this puzzle. We've got the one that's currently active, and then it's going to power on 3 more. And there's only 3 panels here. So maybe that's totally barking up the wrong tree. The only other clue I've had available to me is these ones, where you have, what is it? It's a chap reaching out, some kind of swirl going round, and then this one is kind of unambiguously a cup. But again, it's 3 panels. And I don't know how that would map onto a 3x7 grid. Ha 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 ha, I want to clip some of this and show it back when you get it. Feel free, man, feel free. This is an easygoing stream. You can clip it, share it to YouTube. I don't mind. Just feel free to link it back to my channel. I can stand here and turn this into a 3 grid, but this is just because I'm standing in a random spot. Like, I don't know, maybe. Let's give that a go. So if I go around that edge there, that doesn't work. Or, hang on, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah, it's still 8. It would still be a 3x8. But if you were trying to go close around the bits that are knocked out, you'd be like 1 up, 1 across, 1 up, Oh no, wait, hang on, sorry. This is... I'm counting squares, not vertices. It's a 4 by 7 grid. Right, so it would actually be more like that. Well, unless the squares are the squares. I don't know. I don't think it matters because there's no hole there, but you'd go sort of one up, one across, one up, one across, and then you sort of go up, one, wait, one up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This is like really sort of long shot, just throwing stuff out there in the dark at the moment. I think I've kind of left logic behind a long time ago at this stage. I mean, you can kind of make that line up so that it's a 4 by 8 grid. How many, if I count those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's definitely 7 vertices. 7 by 4. So the mesh is 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recounting it is not going to change the number. Ah! But also, the first panel blatantly wouldn't be the middle. It would blatantly be the left-hand panel, because it always goes from left to right. Okay, none of this is see-through here. Oh, hang on a second. Those branches look very square, don't they? Those look very square, like they're, like they would line up with a panel. Wait a minute. Hang on. Nice. Nice. Oh my god. Cool. I was right here trying to line it up with the window. Yeah, I was trying to do something like this, wasn't I? Yeah. Hey, no, that's cool. All right. Ah, I don't have the thing in view. There we go. And now I've forgotten where it was. It is 2 across, and then all but 2 up, and then round the corner. Dish, 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 dish. And then this one is going to be something similar. Oh, maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. Down across 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh my god. So what's the philosophy on like snapping a pic of that so that I can actually just trace that out rather than having to remember it? Is that considered bad form in this game? I don't know. Down across. Hey, you did it. All right, cool. I'm just gonna bloody do it because this is a pretty complicated one. All right, come on. There we go. Right. Give me my gallery. Oh! Oh, you can do it from this far away. Okay, this is a literal game changer. That is going to make things a lot easier. I totally did not know you could do that. It doesn't quite line up, that one, but that one doesn't look right at all. Oh, I see. It's mapping out the path this time. Right, okay. So 2 2 1 1 round here. Two, 2 1 1 round. No, that's not it at all. Hang on. 2 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3. 2 2 1 1 2. I know I literally did just call this a game changer. They've changed the rules. Changed the rules on me immediately afterwards. Okay, 2 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3. And then that's interesting because that looks like the same thing, but the branch is broken, which is, you know, not unheard of. So that would mean it's a kind of a... what do we reckon? The lower branch is broken? The fact that it's come from this side makes me think that it must be the below. Camera time. Trying to look at brown branches on a brown background. So which branch got broken? Probably, I reckon, this one. So let's go with across and down. Let's go down 3. And then it's kind of got to go like that towards the end. Hang on. There must be something I can... Okay, so... right. There's a zigzaggy branch. It goes down... So that goes... 2. Right. Okay, so this is where the square paper's coming in. I get it. Right. So, what have we got? We've got a... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Okay, I got my grid here. So we have got one which goes 2 across, 3 down, 1 across and 2 down, and then 1 across that way. Right, okay. And then at the bottom it goes like that, and then like that, and then you've also got a downward one here. Right, okay. So that's what we got. And then on the floor there's a piece which is a 2, and then a zigzag, so a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1. So it's got a length of 4 that we've got to try and fit in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I reckon it's actually going to be coming off this one because I don't think that can fit. If it's got a length of 4, it can't fit horizontally. So it's got to be 2 there, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's got to be in that orientation, and it can't be the other way. It's got to be in that orientation, I reckon. And I don't think it can be the other way round because it would be 1. What? Oh, hang on. I'm mirrored. Hang on. It would be 1, 1, and it would like make a full square. So I'm going to draw that, and we'll see. Right. So 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. Nice. So that has gone and opened up the thing outside that we looked at earlier. Laser time? Yes? No? Sounds like it's bloody doing something. I don't know what it did. Oh my god. It didn't even open the door. Oh, hang on. Ah. Yeah, okay, right. Something has come up. Yes, that is a laser. Oh, yeah. Second laser done. What is it? When we went up to the top of the mountain, I think we saw we had 5 lasers, is it? Cool. I'm pleased with that. Yep, that'll do. That'll do nicely. No idea what this was all about then. But, okay. So I'm assuming if we've done laser, aside from a kind of Talos Principle-esque huge meta puzzle, we're probably done with this room. That I can see that there's a puzzle on the opposite side of this gate. So this must be like shortcut unlock later. I mean, like, I have seen that bamboo forest from the other side. I just didn't go in it. So we can come back to that another time. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. Another area done. So where do we go next? Check out this little model village. Oh, I can't jump. I'm actually well pleased with that. I said, I think before you arrived, I said on the stream, I'm kind of expecting today to be spend half an hour in there because you know I got the initial tree and then nothing else last time. I said at the start of the stream, probably going to be spend half an hour in there, get annoyed, go somewhere else, get stuck there too, stop stream. Because I'm only streaming from now until lunchtime, so I've got to start prepping lunch in like 45 minutes. Okay. That is a standard experience. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so most of these panels are off. There is a panel down here, but like I've looked at this before. I've got no idea. There's a buoy over here, which kind of looks... Oh, right, okay, there's a panel down there, but that's not powered on. I've been in here and there's a crate which has some Tetris blocks that I wasn't really sure what to make of that. And the white and black squares I'm still a little bit confused by because... We've gone back over the tutorial for the white and black squares, but white and black squares are always next to each other in that tutorial. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, yes, no, I have been down here before. And this is all... Yeah, that's all properly locked. so this model village, it looks like a big area. I'm not sure exactly where to start. Ah, this looks like it would be a good place to start, because we know what black hexagons mean. It means you have to pass through all of them, but we don't know what the Tetris blocks mean yet. So this could be a way of finding that out. So an obvious way that you could do this would be something like that, but that's clearly not going to work because that's too obvious. And similarly, we do that one, but that's not going to work either. Now, the Tetris block is in the shape of a T-piece. And I've seen other Tetris blocks of other shapes. I've seen twos, I don't think I've seen ones actually. I've seen twos, and I think I've seen L's. So the shape must be important, not just the number of blocks. 'Cause if it was the number of blocks, they'd just present it as a square. Because why would you present something as part of a puzzle that is not a clue? So the shape must be important, and the only way I can really interact with the shape is the shape of the lines that I draw. But I can't draw this shape and still be able to get out of here. Not enclosing that, anyway. I can draw... Well, I can't ever finish that shape either without going back to where I start. And also, to draw that shape then creates a dead end over this end. Yeah, whichever orientation I draw it, I'm gonna end up with a dead end. So it can't be as, I mean, I say straightforward or as obvious, because I don't think it can be draw the shape. The village is a mix of all the other areas. So is village endgame content, would you say? Like, should I be looking to try and find Tetris blocks somewhere else? I feel like this puzzle should be solvable, because there's only one variable in it. But yeah, can't be that unless I start drawing the shape. Unless I start drawing the shape close enough to the end to make that the dead end. So it goes... Wait, hang on. So if I were to draw that to make it the dead end, I need to come from the top? Wait, no, that doesn't work. Wait. No. Oh no, now I'm making a mess. Yeah, no. So you gotta go through every node. I can't think of anything more obvious than you need to leave enough space for the shape to exist. So I mean, like, the shape could fit in there, for example. Oh, no. Yeah, the village looks like a complicated area, doesn't it? Because I think we also... I wouldn't say endgame, but certainly any lessons are taught better elsewhere. Nothing stopping you from trying. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, the because I think I also had a look in this blue room before as well, and this is one of those. This struck me as being very similar to that other area we were in where you physically had to walk the paths. Oh my god, that other area where you physically had to walk the paths. We didn't actually finish that area, did we? I think we got stuck there. Was that in the castle? Because there was a whole nother area around there. Because we were just wandering around exploring, so I wasn't really in a let's do some puzzles mood. I think that was the castle, because we wandered around a courtyard and solved a couple of puzzles in there, but... oh, I forgot there's not a door in the back of this building. I think it was the castle we were in, because I think then we decided to go and have a look up the mountain. Yes, we were in here, and I was looking around at this stuff, and we wandered into... yeah, this looks like a good area to do. So I've not wandered around this maze yet, because I wandered over to here and we solved a couple of these puzzles. So we did this one, and we... oh, I remember. Yeah, we wanted to go back and have a look at, remind ourselves about the... oh, it's these bloody black and white squares. These black and white squares are a real issue. The black and white squares tutorial teaches you one thing, but it clearly doesn't teach you all of the rules about the black and white squares. Because all I learned about the black and white squares was... if a black square is next to a white square, you have to cut them. And if it's a blank next to a square, it doesn't matter? Question mark? I mean, clearly it does, but I don't want to mess up my path that I've already drawn out, because that would be kind of sad. The fact that some of these paths are broken does actually limit the possible solutions for this puzzle anyway. So maybe this is actually a good one to sit and have a think about. Because it's, I mean, it's also quite short. It's quite small as well. It's just a 5x5. Alright. New post-it note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I think that's correct, right? It is a 5x5. Yes. So we've got white, white, black, 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 white, white. And we have the advantage of knowing that some of these paths are physically busted. So I cannot go... wait, hang on. So I can go up that one. I cannot go along that path there. Oh no, I touched the thing. Never mind. Alright. So all of these paths are fine. That doesn't matter. This... oh, I thought that couldn't activate because I thought that was cracked glass. So that can activate. Okay. Oh, well, I think that's the answer then, right? So we go... wait. Yeah. I think that's fine because we want to cut the thing. So I think we go there, 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 there. Cracked glass is not cracked. Okay. Now watch me not do this, even though I'm stating that with such confidence. This way, this way, this way, along the path that I thought was broken, but actually isn't. No. No. But why? But why? Okay, let me finish mapping out the actual broken paths then. So that path is blocked there. And is that it for broken ones? Just 2 broken. Oh! Oh, I didn't even see an exit here. These statues are creepy. What's this? Yeah, this is not good for someone who's easily distracted. Tetris blocks. Tetris blocks. I'll get you, Tetris blocks. Oh, hang on. What? Can you just skip that puzzle? This is the other side of that door. I mean... yeah, interesting, okay. So you have to start by lighting up the one next to the L-shaped Tetris block. So that gives you a clue as to how to start this puzzle, because you are starting it by going this way. So, do they just give you a freebie? Is that really a thing? Like, don't worry about this puzzle because you can just wander around it. That seems weird. Alrighty. I mean, it's going to hurt me later to not understand the mysteries of the white and black blocks, of course. Oh man, okay, and then we've got a seating area to admire the sunset. I'm just kind of paranoid that everything means something. It's like, what does that mean? I can make them line up. What does it mean? I can stand in a certain spot and suddenly that becomes a grid. I'm actually like proper leaning forward into my chair as well right now. Like I'm getting really into it. Okay, white and black squares or Tetris block. I think we need to solve the mystery of the white and black squares, right? We got a 5x5 grid. The game does that, yeah. It's like, tell me your secrets, game. Tell me your secrets. I thought you could maybe go down there for a second. Okay, right. The black and white squares. This is probably the best puzzle I've seen to help me learn about black and white squares. Okay, because the tutorials didn't cut the mustard. Let me just check this broken one here, because like, does this still count as being done if you do it that way? Because that... No, okay, right. So that one is actually broken, is it? How does it appear here? Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Right, so that one is actually definitely broken. And let's try this other one as well. No, you can do that one. It's just that you cannot get to the opposite side of it. Oh, that's interesting, right. So with my puzzle design hat on, I would say, wouldn't it be interesting if you could make a puzzle that you had to solve in 2 parts, because you had to come at it from one side first, step on a thing, but then make your way around to the other side of it to activate the other half of the puzzle, because you couldn't get around. But on the other hand, I'm not sure how you would do that in this case. So this one isn't actually broken, you just can't walk, you just can't do the whole path in one go. It doesn't feel like that should matter though, because the path that's blocking... Oh, I can't actually draw on here. The path that the branch is blocking, which is this one, is kind of no more special than that path. So if you did need to cross that one, you'd need to cross this one as well. And I don't see any way that you could get round to the other side of this puzzle to be able to activate panels without activating panels in the middle. Okay, right. Less talking and more thinking. So we know that black and white squares, when they're next to each other, have to be split up. So that is 2 edges that we are confident on. Okay. So like, we're pretty sure we need one here, I'm pretty sure we need one here. This path is broken. So to get here, you have to get round this one as well. So that has to be one, if that's one. Now when we did the tutorial for the black and white squares, I have a vague recollection that the black squares don't like having too many lines going around them, but again, that's a bit sort of, is it maybe? There is also the possibility that actually it doesn't care if you separate them or not. It's just if you do draw a line that comes near them, they do have to be separated, but that appears to not be the case either. Am I really going to walk all the way back to the black and white tutorial area again to try and remind myself again of what I'm doing wrong. You can hint if I want. Ah, it's so... I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds about it. Like I feel like I want to say not at the moment. I feel like I want to say not at the moment. But let's again come back to that puzzle later. Like the black and white squares tutorial area. Go on, let's run back. I'll refresh my memory quick. Because we know where it is roughly. It's sort of in... That's the spirit, yeah. The problem with hints is hints is like a slippery slope, isn't it? It's like there's always another hint you can ask for. Not that I would ever begrudge someone receiving a hint in a puzzle game, because, you know, it's... Oh, hang on, wait. Have I just gotten myself lost? Hang on. No. This way. Yeah, it is this way. Do you know what? There is this weird one as well, which only actually has a certain number of possible paths, so that's one to look at. But yeah, so it was these that we were pondering over. So okay, you have to break up black and white squares. Fine, straightforward, not controversial. This one. That is also an acceptable solution. Okay, so all we're learning there is you have to break up black and white squares. Okay. Can you break up black and black squares? Yes, you can. Fine. It's just the black and white squares that have to be broken up. Fine. I can live with that. I can't learn anything new from that one. And similarly, I can't learn anything new from that one. Yeah, same. This one, we've looked at this one before as to, okay, is white happy against a blank? Is black happy against a blank? And we kind of determined that white's happy against a blank, but black's also happy against a blank. So that's fine. It might also not be direct adjacency either. So let's have a look, right? Because black doesn't care about having a line drawn around it. So right, okay. So it's actually contiguous areas that matter. I got it. Okay. So you're actually drawing out territory, and white and black have to be in different territory to each other. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the one. Because black doesn't care about being next to... Black doesn't care about being next to a gap. White doesn't care about being next... Yeah, it's territory. Okay. Cool. Whilst I'm in this area, I'm also kind of tempted to look at this one, because this is a weird one. Like, in theory, there's only... What? Could you just brute force this one? Because there's only like 10 or so answers. Like, I was thinking about this puzzle and I was like, is this supposed to link with other puzzles? But like, you could just solve this one very quickly. So, what was it about that I should have spotted? I don't know. But like, unlike the other puzzles where there's clearly a lot of different possible ways that you could do them, this branching tree just shows it very quickly. This is exactly the same pattern again. I presume it's not going to be the same answer. Ah, right, okay, right. It's going to stop you brute forcing it because you have to reaffirm the same answer. So it's the same rules as the last linked puzzles we did. So, now that I have an answer for this one, I can try and work out why it's that one. But first, let's go back to the castle. And we can think about binomial branching trees later. So these need to be in different territories to each other. That's fine. How would I then draw that? Trying to navigate whilst also looking down is kind of tough. Don't do that whilst driving. Right. You're mine, puzzle. Okay, right. So that path's busted. So we're going to want to have here, up here. It's not totally obvious actually. So you can go up here and around here. And then this is fine. But then you need to loop these two into a separate... wait, hang on. Up here, around here. Yeah, that'll do it, right? Up here, around here. Down like that. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, the mystery of the black squares. Solved. Okay, so this one... Have we got any broken paths in this one? Okay, we have one path that can't be traversed from both sides. Fine. And that is located... That's located like... It's there. Thing is though, Tetris blocks... I feel like I haven't found the Tetris blocks tutorial area yet. I don't know. So there was another area in the castle over here, which is around this 3-foot high hedge maze, malarkey. Which I assume is going to yield a puzzle here. Is that the maze I just did? So it's up, left all the way, up 2, right, down. That is not the maze I just looked at. I mean, if it would be like that. That's the closest. No, sorry. It would be like that, wouldn't it? That would be the closest. There we go. Oh, we have a door open here. Wait, what did we open? Huh? Oh, we just opened that door. Did we? Probably. Okay, more mazes. That's sort of like that. Wait, what? I might be like missing the point of this puzzle entirely. Or my starting position is just like a bit wonky, because like you can literally just go around that edge, just like that if you want. Like this isn't even much of a maze. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something really obvious with this puzzle. Like, I probably lucked out a little bit with the last one. Well, no, because this one is... Yeah, this one is that path. Is my start point wrong? Did this just start with... No, that just started with a small wooden gate as well. So that started with a small wooden gate as well. Oh, hang on, wait. There's large tufts of grass around. Is this a follow the grass kind of job? Go the way that you only have small grass. Be like that. There we go. Every detail is important. Wow, this game is not messing about. It is really, yeah, it is going deep, definitely. Okay, do you know what? I reckon it really doesn't. Okay, do you know what? I'm actually really pleased with that session because I feel like the mystery of the white and black squares finally complete, and I was really pleased to get that first room sorted out and get the second laser. Like, yeah, I'm really happy with that. I did not think that we'd make decent progress in an hour on a Sunday morning. So, yeah, like, fully happy. Okay, I'm going to go make lunch. But thanks for hanging out, Nert. And yeah, feel free, if you've clipped funny stuff, you know, feel free to share that and put it on YouTube and everything else. Like, I'm perfectly happy for people to take snips from the stream. I'm not precious about it at all. All right. Have a great Sunday, man. And yeah, catch up soon. See ya.